What's up, church family? It's a wonderful day, and today we are here to have the Creatives Arena. So, this is a round table sit down discussion with church creatives who have been in the industry or within the church spheres and are contributing immensely to the work of the church. So, this is how we are going to do it. It's going to be so informal. This is the first recording that we are starting with, and we'll just be blending with the tree, the pigeon, everything song. So no one is obliged to go too formal. We can just go informal in there. So to start off, introducing myself, I go by the name Jules Ampachum. I'm also a church creative. I work in the music and the singing department, or singing, what do you call it, side of the church, and I also work in the media. That's what I do. So I think the rest of my panel members will also introduce themselves by their names and what they actually do in church. So starting on off with the person on my right, Charlie.
Okay, so I'm Enoch, and then I also help with videos, pictures, and then in fact when you do the videos, you edit them, so video editing. And then some effects, After Effects, motion graphics. So anything visual, yes, I'm into it. Yeah.
Okay, next person.
And I'm Felix. I'm with the music department. I play the keyboard and also help in other stuff.
You didn't hear Felix. Oh, okay, Felix, please. They didn't hear you.
Okay, so once again, I'm Felix. Right? I'm Felix. With the music department, yeah. I play the keyboard, sometimes I play the trumpet, sometimes the drums. Yeah. I'm everywhere.
Okay. And the last, so I'm a Paul. So I'm a musician. It's not the so Okay, so that is it. So it's nice meeting the group of people who are contributing immensely towards the growth of the church. So right now we just want to do something simple. We want to brief ourselves over what brought about the drive for each and every one of us here to enter into the creative space of the church, because you could have found yourself doing other things in other workplaces or other industries, but you found yourself in the church and you are contributing to it. So I just want to start with Enoch. So what motivated you to now say you want to be in the creative space of you being a videographer within the church space?
So first of all, it starts with passion. Okay, you have to have the passion to do what you are doing, and then you also realize that there are a lot of people out there that are using the media for other things. Sometimes quotes are unnecessary, so I took it upon myself to at least use what I have passion for, use what I can do, but then through the purpose for which we are on earth, which means to do what God has called us to do, to do the work of God, and then to impact others with what we do using the word of God.
Oh, okay. So, Felix is thinking I'll come to him, but I'll move to what? I'll move to Paul. So, Paul.
It's not Paul.
I'll move to Paul first. So, Paul, what motivated you to be in the space of you being a creative in the church?
Well, to start off, I was once a non-talent guy.
Okay.
I didn't care about anything. Now I won't lie to you. You can ask. I don't care about anyone, but when I got to SHS, after SHS, I had this friend who was a bassist. Then, like the way he plays the bass, the way he fired the bass, I don't love each word in the word music.
Yeah.
So that's where everything started. So I started with sound. Yes, initially my dad had speakers on the side. That I mean, so I took it upon myself that no, let me learn the sound in there. And then later on, I add the music side, which is the instrumentation. So initially I'm a business now. Okay, so let me wait. Should I wait?
Okay, read it.
Wait. So on this scale, 1 to 10.
Then 1 to 10.
So on 1 to 10, I would say 6.
Hard.
6. 6. Mm-hmm. Yeah, boy. 6. 6.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Okay. So
Is it like this one guy, this TikToker, I forgot his name. Is he the drama guy? I feel you see the way he did do say like what to me, we so proud, what to me.
That's it.
To be on the other side, like I love the music aspect and sounds aspect, so that's what got me to work in gospel as in church and that stuff. Apart from that, yeah, I would say I'm a gospel musician. No, but if says Kaya Kabefa, so I'm not sure. Let's
Felix, tell us how you got into the church creative space and how things are going for you now.
Okay, so growing up, I used to go to church with my mom.
Okay.
So I was like,
come on, back.
the first instrument that I was like, I wanted to know was the drums. So with the drums, sometimes I did play with my legs. I hate saying like I'm playing the tricky thing. So Charlie, but I didn't get someone to teach me.
Okay.
Yeah, but I just sat down and was like, Charlie, since I've been hearing people playing also, Charlie, I've heard some really late and all those, so then I also have to watch. That is but still, you don't know, somewhere in SHS, and somewhere I was in Form 1 or Form 2, yeah. Well, this guy, he posted himself playing a trumpet in church. I was like, Charlie, one of them said, Charlie, the thing they be, like the sound from the trumpet they be, so like, okay, also so Charlie, where I can't join that, so they Methodist brigade inside.
Okay.
Then I started playing small, learning small. Still, I'm still in Methodist.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not for this. Yeah.
Since I've learned a lot from the church, I'm also going back to the church, but also playing the keyboard.
Okay.
Also learning to also help the work of God.
Okay. And finally with me, so I would say with my end, was it clear? Okay, so with my end, I also got passionate about the media work because when I came to church, I would be fantasizing about the camera, the projection here and there. So when I got to university, I joined GAMSU, and GAMSU, by way of me joining GAMSU, I worked with some of the media guys there. Then as I was working with them, I'll be learning a bit or two from there, graduated to learning Photoshop, video editing, and then came back to church, and the opportunity presented itself that I got the chance to use the projector in church, and that was the end. Anytime there is a program going on and people want someone to do the projection, they just call, oh, Jones is good, he's around, let him come in, let's work on it. And that's what I've been doing since. And I think I also added the music part to it because I love music for a very long time. I have my kid brother who sings, and as he's singing, it's a pushing the
Power.
He said, "What's new?"
Learn.
Now, Piam is saying, then I'll be going. This guy, so I'll just see such ways he sings in, and I'm really moved. And I fast forward, wanted to also learn the guitar, an instrument. So I decided to start getting the theory versions for the instrument as a guitar, acoustic per se. Started learning. I'm not that good, but at least I'm trying. It's better than
We are all trying, but you have to boast that you are good.
I'm good. Okay, I'm good. I'm doing it. I'm good.
Yeah, so
That's it. So that's our journey so far. So I just want to ask another question so that we wrap everything up. This is the introduction to it. There'll be more times we have around sit down discussions on how the work of God is going in the creative space of the church. So I want to ask this, that so far, what have been any challenge you faced or experienced in you being a creative in the church? What have been the challenges? What have been the challenges so far, and how did you overcome them? Starting with Paul. Let's go with Paul. Tell me, you can list like 3 of the challenges. Let's see.
So I will talk about money issues. Revenue, yeah. You do everything, everywhere you are serving the data, you get some of the equipment, you need money. So you got your time, you're lacking a lot of stuff. So if I say the money issue, now as time goes on, you got to solve that issue. And you are still in process. Yeah. But I think that's a major key. Then I think since it's money to get the equipment for the sound as I mentioned earlier, yeah, I think money issues.
Okay. Enoch, what have been your challenges so far?
Okay, so I think first of all, when it comes to the church creatives, there are not a lot of volunteers.
Okay,
because they are not paying anyone. You get it? So to get the volunteers sometimes is very hard. And then also, just as Paul was saying, there's not much investment. Okay, you see, there are other churches, they invest a lot, but then most of the churches too, they don't invest in when it comes to the media side. When you take PIWC for instance, like they invest a lot, but then there are some churches that I think because they are outmodern, so they don't normally see the use of this media stars. You get it? And then sometimes it's draining when you want to do something and then you don't have the resources. Yeah, so
They are so current.
Okay, Felix, what challenges can you share with us?
Okay, so first we are saying working with people is very difficult. So why do I say that? Because let's say you want to do this, let's do this and move on. But someone will be like Charlie, someone will surely back you back.
Okay, take his mic then. Okay.
So something like working with people is very difficult. Let's say I'm working with people like this, and you have to do this and move on.
Yeah.
But there's someone inside who usually bring you back.
Yeah.
So let's say you've given a song to learn. Know the key. It's like this matter it's everywhere.
It's everywhere. Yeah.
So it's like you try looking for someone to play and the person will go with the key. You try bringing a person back, but the person will rather go 3 steps ahead of you.
Okay.
While Flatina, the best shot, see that too.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. So the last one I want to share is that when you consider the people in church, some people do not understand the work of creatives in church. They take it as though it is something that can be done by everyone, but just as pastors are called, bishops are called, prophets are called, to be a church creative, you also need to be called. You can't just wake up and just one day come and say you are, can you hear me? You are just joining.
Yeah, you do that.
No. You need to be called. And with that call, you need to honor that call and say that you are going to make the best of that call that has been placed on you. Okay, so today is the first time or the first episode of me having a round sit-down discussion. Subsequently, we will be having more, and it is our desire that you stay tuned to the channel. This is the Church Creatives Arena, where we invite bespoke and seasoned and well-made church creatives, all in the space of the media, the sound, which ones again? We have a lot of areas, the ushering department, the instrumentation. There are a lot of people in every sphere of the church that are within the creative space. And we just want to hear from them and see how best we all can share ideas and how we can come together to make the church grow and the word of God pervasive than never before. Thank you very much, and till we meet next time, stay blessed.